And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Alvarez. Taylor. Thuram. Youssoufa Moukoko. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Real find themselves in a position of menace, but the danger averted for now. Moukoko. Big chance. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Kaká. Here's Mbappe. Defensive. Will it be? They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that! And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Mensch. Valverde. Nuno Mensch. Granit Xhaka. Kout. On the ball, Kaká. Federico Valverde. Xhaka with it. Der Kout. Munoz. Now Kaká. Hamsik coming away with the ball. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Well, almost halfway through the match and not quite going to plan for Leipzig in terms of the scoreline. Stuart, what have you made of their first half display?
Well, they're certainly not out of this. They've created some good chances and looked threatening, but they need to be better defensively in the second half. They just can't afford to concede again.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Marquez. Mensch. What can Real do from this position? And the keeper got there, and comfortably. Valverde. Nuno Mensch. Kylian Mbappe. Long distance effort. Keeper did his job. Marek Hamsik. Cherki. Onto Thuram. Oh, big opportunity. And not cleared away properly. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Mbappe. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Kylian Mbappe. Taylor. Youssoufa Moukoko. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? And credit is due for that good piece of defending.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's RB Leipzig facing Bayer Leverkusen.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Taylor. David. Matuidi. Mbappe. Nico Williams. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Thuram. Van Basten. Here's Mbappe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Taylor. Now, who can he play it to? Was it a great clearance? Williams. Well, attacking possibilities, but the danger averted for now. Jonathan David. On to David. Good-looking ball. And Leverkusen recovering possession well. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Ryan Cherki. De Paul. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Mbappe. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Hamšík. Mendy. Hamšík. Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul. Jonathan David. Thuram. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. 1-0 then. Mbappe. Ryan Cherki. Now with David. Van Basten. Kylian Mbappe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Mbappe. Williams. Plenty of support here. A fine reading of the situation. 20 minutes remaining. He's in with a chance. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Hamšík. Ryan Cherki. David. Just 10 minutes to go. Oh, big chance! Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. David. Now with Thuram. The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It is Manchester City and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Mendy, Marek Hamsik, Ryan Cherki. Hamsik, Cherki, Marcus Thuram. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Grealish. And support available. Hold on! Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Strong challenge, but the defending isn't over. It's a corner. And deciding to go short with this one. Verdonk. Silva. Foden. Top-class defending. Hamsik. Mendy has it. It's with Hamsik. Marcus Thuram. Good move in the making from Leipzig. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Mendy. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Grealish. Really getting stuck in. Marcus Thuram. On to David. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. De Bruyne. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. De Bruyne. Here's Grealish. De Bruyne. 30 minutes left for play. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Kevin De Bruyne. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Grealish. De Paul. Ryan Cherki. On to Thuram. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? A City free kick forthcoming. And unable to pick out a teammate, and that'll be a throw. 10 minutes left for play. Can they grab the lead late on? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Thuram. David. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now?
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. it's a penalty. And what a huge moment at this juncture. And Manchester City will go to their bench. This to hold on. And still an opportunity. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides had their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking, and the chances they did...
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's RB Leipzig against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Jonathan David. Gvardiol. Rivaldo. Romani. And here's Rivaldo. Can they forge ahead? Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Carlos Alberto. Dembele. On to Guti. Guti. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? And they might forge ahead. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was.
Well, just look at this. That was so close to coming back into play, but it doesn't matter. They all count.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Cherki. Marcus Thuram. Dembele. Romani. Rivaldo. And Leipzig come away with it. Gvardiol. Well, the half-time whistle is almost upon us, and it's Leipzig narrowly behind here. Stuart, what have you made of their first half display?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And back underway. PSG in front, but there might still be a few twists and turns before this game is over. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Rivaldo. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Marcus Thuram. Jonathan David. The ball back with PSG now. Dembele. Pressing like that will help the cause. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Marcus Thuram. David. Hamsik now. Is it going to be? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Kenneth Taylor. De Paul. Hamsik now. Attacking possible. A real opening now. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Carlos Alberto. Guti. Dembele on the ball. Just 10 minutes to go. Nice looking pass. So to the keeper. Gvardiol. Rivaldo. Romani. Mendy. Thuram. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Morocco, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be...
Oh, in with a chance! And the ball is loose. Well, no way through in the end. Hamsik. Marcus Thuram. Cherki. Rodrigo de Paul. David. Another perfect position to read it. Vieira. Gyökeres. Is it going to end up being productive for them? But quick thinking defensively. Marcus Thuram. Cherki. Virgil van Dijk. Gyökeres. Jose Roberto. Now Cruyff. Jose Roberto. Got to it easily, the keeper. Vieira. Taylor. Hamsik. David. Cherki. Rodrigo de Paul. And he read it well defensively. Victor Gyökeres. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. That's a routine take. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. That is that for the first half here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. David. De Paul. Donnarumma. Schlotterbeck. Now with Zé Roberto. Regained possession. Now options are plenty. And the danger cleared. Vieira. Gyökeres. And Leipzig have it back now. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And Leipzig in a position of menace. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Jonathan David. He's in with a chance. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Virgil van Dijk. Patrick Vieira. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Hamšík. Marcus Thuram. And clears the danger. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Cherki. On to Zé Roberto. Theo Hernandez. Zé Roberto. Ryan Cherki. And now with Di Lorenzo. Zé Roberto. And Palhinha with it. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Well, the concession of a corner here, but credit for the challenge. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here! And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair...
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Interception to snuff out the danger. Bellingham. Drogba. Baggio. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Maldini getting it away. Marcus Thuram. Marek Hamšík. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And as a play it goes, throw in coming up here. Marek Hamšík. Thuram. And it's come off the keeper. Danger averted for now. Balotelli. Now with Bellingham. Drogba. Cherki. On to David. Thuram. And he might be through here. Oh, credit to the goalkeeper. Fantastic save.
Well, in that situation, that's a really top-class save from the keeper.
Baggio. Rodrigo de Paul. Ryan Cherki. Jonathan David. Marek Hamsik. Marcus Thuram. Determined defending. Roberto Baggio. Drogba has it. Zico. Didier Drogba. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Thuram. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Zico. Drogba. Cherki. De Paul. Now with David. And a good-looking pass. Real chance. Not away completely. But it just petered out. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the right.
Roberto Carlos. Drogba. Mendy. Into the final 20 minutes. Marcus Thuram. Marek Hamsik. Real chance! Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Baggio. Mario Balotelli. And on to Zico. Now with Zico. Balotelli. Moving the ball really well here. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse. Still level. He's in here. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Fernando Hierro. Walker. And into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. This could be the equaliser. And the referee brings this contest to a close. And it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends. I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
A real opening now. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Lampard. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Laborde in position. Oh, a smart stop. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Charlton. Ronaldo. And on to Rooney. Got to it easily, the keeper. Wayne Rooney. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Lampard. Here's Ronaldo. Might be able to produce from this position. But into the keeper's gloves. Bobby Charlton. Here's Ronaldo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Jonathan David. And he's through here. He had to score, and he does. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Laborde. Lampard with it. Rooney. Can he get one back? Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Thuram. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. And he's in. Brilliant save. Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it? Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. And Geronimo. Oh, it's in! And it goes down as an own goal by the keeper. A lopsided contest, 4-0. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance. Oh, my goodness, it's so one. Oh, no! Not a moment the keeper will want to revisit. Well, he's got to pick himself up now. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting, 6-0. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
Lampard. Cherki. Can he find the net? And cleared away. Ryan Cherki. And still danger here. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Substitution for Real Madrid. The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Juventus.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And in with a real chance. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Di Natale. Del Piero. Antonio Di Natale. It's with Erdogan. Moving forward effectively. Can he put them in front? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Thuram. David. Maldini. Now with Park. Van Basten has it. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Martin Ødegaard. No, high quality defending. Park Ji-sung. Nuno Mendes. Del Piero. Well, the pass not finding its target. Nuno Mendes. And on to Park. Ødegaard. Very quick thinking there. Marcus Thuram. Now with Hamšík. Mendes. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Might be able to... Can they nudge in front? And no worries for the goalkeeper. Martin Ødegaard. Antonio Di Natale. Mendy. An alert intervention. Alessandro Del Piero. Willy Orban. Alexander-Arnold. Kenneth Taylor. Cherki. Marek Hamšík. On to David. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And a simple clearance, a good one. Antonio Di Natale. Now with Park. Determined defending. Jonathan David. Thuram. Oh, what an opportunity. And it's got to be. Oh, in it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win? Guendouzi. Di Natale. 10 minutes to go. Juventus on the front foot, but they've got to take advantage of these opportunities. Fine play by Park. Ødegaard. Now with Del Piero. Taylor. And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a story of positivity for Leipzig.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Levante.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Nico Williams. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. 1-0 then. Thuram. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Marcus Thuram. Chance here. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Ronaldo. Nicely timed tackle. Marek Hamšík. Genuine chance. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Fabian. Buracci. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. That's a routine take. Wayne Rooney. Here's Ronaldo. And a creative look about this, but timely defending when it mattered. Well, the half-time interval is fast approaching. It's Leipzig leading here. Stuart, your overall take?
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
And the whistle is sounded. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. This could be the equaliser. And a goal to level this contest. All even. So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Thuram. De Paul. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Wayne Rooney. Fabian, he's in here. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Jonathan David. Hamsik. Danger averted. Can they forge ahead? Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Nico Williams. Here's Ronaldo. Rooney. Opportunity to go ahead. And it's come off the keeper. Well, the net was gaping at him, albeit he was a long way out. Cristiano Ronaldo. And with that, the attack fizzles out.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Fabian. Williams. Wayne Rooney. Still pushing for what could be a winner. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Gullit. Zidane on the ball. Ruud Gullit. Lionel Messi. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Ronaldo. Surely. Thierry Henry. Henry. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Marcus Thuram. Virgil van Dijk. Thuram. On to Thuram. Ronaldo on the ball. Now with Thuram. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Oh, what an opportunity. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Brilliant save. Ryan Cherki. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Now with David. Cherki. On to David. He's in with a chance. Superb stop. Oh, tremendous header that time, but the goalkeeper was there. Corner to Leipzig as they look to get back into this game. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Zinedine Zidane. Now Cruyff. Gullit has it. Ronaldo. And support available. Rodrigo de Paul. Ryan Cherki. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Cruyff. Thuram. And here's Henry. Can he put them in front? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. And the ball is moving again. So having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Marek Hamšík. De Paul. Moving the ball effectively. At times they make passing look easy. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Messi. Zinedine Zidane. Ronaldo. Now with Maldini. Lionel Messi. Maldini. Messi. Zidane on the ball. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Can he finish? He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Mendy. Jonathan David. And back with Hamšík. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Maldini getting it away. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And so into the final 5 minutes. Chances on. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. David. Now with Hamšík. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid facing RB Leipzig.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Jonathan David. He's in behind. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Thuram. On to Matuidi. Shevchenko. Shevchenko. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. 1-0 then. Kenneth Taylor. Marcus Thuram. De Paul. Victor Gyökeres. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. The clearance by Thuram. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, danger here. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Ryan Cherki. Fruitful looking attack. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. Chance to equalise, and a goal to level this contest, all even. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser, 1-1. We've had the official word, there will be a minimum of 2 added minutes, and it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. I don't think the referee spotted the fact that the players on the wall, had moved forward. The free kick, and the keeper took it cleanly. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Kenneth Taylor. Opportunity! Keeper getting the touch. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Marek Hamsik. Cherki. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Shevchenko. And danger still. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Thuram. And easily intercepted. 20 minutes to go in this one. Kenneth Taylor. De Paul. David. Might be a chance here. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Matuidi. Brandt. Shevchenko. At this late stage, he's in behind. Still alive. There to win it back. David. Blaise Matuidi. And he read it well defensively. Scholes. Gyökeres. Andriy Shevchenko. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid versus RB Leipzig.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And he's broken free. Must finish. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Simple save, really. Valverde. Silva. And support available. Valverde. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, that didn't go exactly to plan. And no wonder he's getting a few icy stares from his teammates.
Yeah, that's a complete waste. He was never going to score from there.
Good-looking ball. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Javier Zanetti. On to Silva. Bukayo Saka. Isak. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Kenneth Taylor. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Drogba. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Balde. Here's Valverde. And teammates to play it to. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely. Well, we're into the final half hour. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Chance here. The crossbar got in the way. Rodrigo de Paul. Orban. Taylor. Ryan Cherki. David. Thuram. He's in here. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper and really should have been able to. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Alex Balde. Rudiger has it. Valverde. Bernardo Silva. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one.
Well, can Real create one more big chance to win this game? If they do, this stadium will erupt because these fans have been brilliant today.
And the keeper diving to thwart him. A well-taken Real Madrid corner could be so important at this stage. David. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. Isaac. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides have their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking and
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Newell's Old Boys facing RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Modric. Well read to ease the pressure. Marcus Thuram. Jonathan David. Now with David. Can he finish? Can they cover up? Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Cherki. Determined defending. Possession lost. Bale. Can they forge ahead? It's a corner. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Cherki. David. Marek Hamšík. Bale. Thuram. And the attack fades out. Ronald Koeman. And he read it well. John Barnes. Gareth Bale. And Leipzig come away with it. Xabi Alonso. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. But they took care of the situation defensively. And just 1 minute, he's in behind. And getting across to stop it. Well, no danger now. So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, the ball rolling once more. Leipzig trailing after the first half. Can they come up with a response here in the second? Modric. What can they do from here? An important interception. Barnes. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Claude Makelele. Modric. Alonso. John Barnes. Just the challenge that was required. David. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Top-class defending. Barnes. Kenneth Taylor. Ryan Cherki. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Bit wasteful from Leipzig.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. So making the substitution now. Vitor Ferreira. Really well played pass. Opportunity here. Can they put it away? And a time for calm on the ball. Marcus Thuram. And he read it well, intercepting it. And in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Barnes. And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it, and it's a comfort.
So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.